Hello, hello. Am I audible? Can you hear me in the back? All right. Just give me a minute to bid this, tuck it in nicely. So, ladies and gentlemen, do you remember when we were kids, the dreams we used to have? I want to be a firefighter. I want to be a policeman. I want to be a garbage truck collector. You know those dreams? Well, you grow out of it after a while because, life takes you places. In my case, I wanted to be a doctor. And I don't know why. Maybe it was the white coat. I thought I would look nice in it. But I didn't grow out of that dream. In fact, when I finished high school, the first application I submitted was for the medical college in Abha. And I got accepted, actually. My dad wanted me to have more options. So he said, let's apply for a Aramco scholarship program. I said, I just want to test myself. I did the exams and I won. And my dad had a serious conversation with me. He sat me down. He said, son, you have two options. Now, you can go to medical school. It's at least 7 years of study. You have to do a residency. And then you have to start applying for a job, and we don't even know where you're going to be. Or you can study computer science in the States 4 years, come back with a job already there for you. The choice is yours. Exactly. Now, when he presented me this information, I kind of looked at it and said, 7 years? I barely made it through high school. I'm not even going to do 7 more years. So I made the choice to go through my engineering. And I didn't go to medical school. Finished with a cybersecurity engineering degree, came back, I'm working for Aramco, the paycheck is well. Few months goes by or a few years goes by. I'm having coffee with a friend of mine. His name is Dr. Ahmed Al-Ghamdi. He's a medical doctor. And I haven't seen him for a while, and every time I call him, he's busy, whatever. So finally, when we got the chance to sit, me and him, we made a chance to go to a coffee shop, and we sat down. And 5 minutes into the conversation, his phone rang. Yeah? All right, I'll be there. Sorry, Mohammed, I've been called into the hospital. Dude, we've been planning this for weeks. I know, but this is my job. And he rushed away. Sad for you, doctors. You have no social life, do you? Which made me ask myself, why would someone even go into medical school? As I said earlier, 7 excruciating years. And even the job itself is very demanding. You're on your feet all the time. You can get called any night, and you have to leave your family and leave your friends and attend to the hospital. So why would you even want to do that? Wait a minute. I know what it is. The title. It's that DR in front of your name. Feels pretty good, doesn't it? However, I know someone who got a PhD on the mating rituals of pigeons. He did the research and he actually got a PhD. He has a DR in front of his name. It didn't take him 7 years to do it. No. In fact, you can actually have a PhD in 3 years. So why would you do that? You know what? Maybe it's the job itself. You see, I work with computers, and sitting in my desk right now is a Siemens RTF 3500. It's a beautiful machine. You should see it. It's sleek, it's clean, and it's the best machine I could have. It's very fast. It doesn't yell at me. It doesn't complain. What do you deal with? You're probably dealing with an old man who comes to your office and say, "Doctor, I have this thing on my backside. Can I show it to you?" Body fluids, gross organs. This is your job, by the way. So, lucky for me, my RTFT 500 have never showed me its backside. I know. Maybe it's the money. Doctors get paid very well, don't they? A recent study showed that the highest paying job in the world right now is actually a cybersecurity engineer. Oh, that's me, by the way. And then lawyers, and then pilots, and then doctors come after that. So it's not the money, it's not the title, it's not the job itself, because as we said earlier, it's very demanding. Sometimes you're on your feet for 12 hours. You don't have any social life. You can get cold in the middle of the night. You have to wake up and put on your clothes and go to the hospital. So maybe you guys made a terrible choice by being a doctor. There are no perks. But then it hit me. Nobody has ever said to me, I am alive because of something that you did. My RTF 5000 didn't say to me, you made me less painless, or like you reduced my pain somehow. The worst thing that ever happened to me is a bug in the system doesn't work, a customer complains and I go and fix it. In your case, somebody might actually die. I don't know how you handle that kind of stress. But someone out there, you know that there are people out there who are alive because of something that you did. There are people out there who are smiling because they are not in pain anymore because of something that you did. And for that, the hardship of the job and all of that can go away. My dear audience, they always say working in the medical field is a noble profession. And I've heard that so many times, but didn't know what that really meant, a noble profession. But really, it takes a perfect gentleman or a proper lady, a queen, to put themselves into that kind of study that takes so long, to work that kind of long hours with no social life, when they could have done it through some other means and had a much better life and easier life. But they do it, why? Because they care about everybody else. They want to make a difference. They want to lessen the suffering of everybody. And that's why you, doctors and nurses and everybody who's working in the medical field, are the nobility. I know that you handle so much and you go through a lot. And sometimes, oftentimes, you get yelled at and you get cursed at. And sometimes you don't even get the thank you. But you're not here for the thank you or the money or the fame or the title. You're here because you truly and genuinely want to make a difference. You want to make everybody's lives much better. And since you are the nobility, allow me to say thank you. I salute you. And again, since you are a nobility, I would like to say, my lords, my ladies, thank you for everything that you're doing. Thank you.